Hello everyone and a very good afternoon. I hope all of you are doing fit and fine. Fit and fine. Good afternoon, Santosh, Vahini, everyone, Raju, and who else? Okay, Sai, Deepak, everyone. Wishing you a very good afternoon. I think tomorrow class, the last class went on a bit over time, so I'll give 2 or 3 more minutes for everyone to join the class. Well, before starting of the class, again I'll start with the same instruction. Good morning. It's afternoon, Chaturya. Theta beta. It's afternoon, not good morning. After 12, it's afternoon. Good afternoon, Deepak. Keep your videos off, and if you have to send any message, please do it on the ID with the name of Astik only. Good afternoon, Chaturya. That's great. Okay, with that, I think most of you have joined. Good afternoon, Siri. Okay, you have changed your name. Great. That's good to know. Now, let us have a quick recap of what we have done in the previous classes. We have discussed what is speed and the different types of speed. We also discussed velocities and different types of velocities. I gave you some tasks to do at home. Very sad. No one gave me any update that sir we have tried or we are trying or this is the tough question, this is not a tough question. No one asked any doubt, no one gave any answers on the group. I was really disappointed. I hope that if I give you some homework, if I ask you to do some questions, you would also do it from your end. I hope that this thing you will remember from now on. Anyways, I will go ahead and solve 1 or 2 problems so that we understand how far and we have gone. So I'll take 1 or 2 problems just as a brush up so that everything we remember. This is sample problem based on speed and velocity. Must be there in your notes. They are solved examples. I hope some of you might have tried them. Here it is written problem number 1, but I think in your notes it would be problem number 4. It's a very simple problem. I hope all of you can see this. If a car covers 2/5 of the total distance with V1 speed and 3/5 of the distance with V2 speed, what is the average speed? Now, do one thing, beta. While you are in the class, if you can also open your notes. I think your notes are in your app. So if you have a laptop and if you have a mobile phone, you can keep your notes in the mobile phone so that you can see them and then you can attend the class on the laptop. That would be a very good way of both having your notes and your book. If you have written notes and solved the questions, then you can keep your book, your notebook, and that would be the best way. If you can do that, I would be very happy. So this is a question, problem number 4. 2/5 of the distance is covered with a speed V1. 3/5 of the distance is covered with a speed V2. What is the average speed? Can anyone give me the answer to this? Can anyone tell me? Has anyone tried this? Can I have some raised hand of some people telling me, sir, we have tried this problem? It was in your notes. Vahini is the only one who has raised hands. Disappointing. No one else tried it. But again, I'll give you benefit of doubt for the first class. I hope you will now at least look at your notes. Do you have notes in the app or not? Do you have this note in the app or not? Please tell me that. If the note is not there, then it's my fault. Is the notes there in the app? No one is responding. Yes, Teja says yes, the notes are there. So please have a look at those notes. So how are we going to solve this problem? 2/5 of the distance is covered with V1 speed, 3/5 is covered with V2 speed. What is the average speed? I'll give you time. You're like my kids. I'll give you time. Solve it. How are you going to do it? Anyone wants a hint? Anyone wants a hint? How to solve it? Anyone wants a hint? Are we all solving it? Let me call some names. I'm not getting responses. Santosh, Venu, Anjali, Venu, Arpit, Harsh, Charit, Deepak, Santosh, Teja, Goli, Hannah, Janu, Janath, Kevin, Padmakant, Maruti, Raju, Redmi 420, Vayu 420, Satvika, Shashank, Siri, Shriya, Harshita, Tarun, Tejasvi, Triveni. Where are you all? Are we all awake? Anyone with an answer? How are we going to do this? What is the hint? Can anyone give me a hint? How are you going to solve it? Want you to find is average speed. Remember, we call average speed by this letter and a dabba. Average speed. What is average speed? What is average speed? Anyone can tell me the definition of average speed? No one? No one knows the definition of average speed? Total distance, only one student is replying to that. Total distance divided by total time. Deepak has also given me a reply. Why is everyone so dull? Okay, Siri comes, Anjali comes with a reply, Santosh comes with a reply. Okay, now we are waking up. So it is total distance divided by total time. Total distance divided by total time. So now this is the hint. You have to find the total distance and you have to divide it by the total time. How are we going to do this? Total distance, nothing has been said about the distance. So if nothing has been said about the distance, I can call total distance as x. Total distance as x. Now, 2/5 of the distance is covered with a speed v1. So the first distance that is traveled is 2/5 of x. And the second distance that is traveled will be 3/5 times of x. 3/5 of x. Am I clear? This is the first distance 2/5 of x. This is the second distance 3/5 of x. Can I have some raised hands that we have understood this, sir? Only 3-4 participants. Okay, it's coming up. It's coming up. Okay, we are awake. We are in the same universe. 2/5 of x and 3/5 of x. Now, 2/5 of x has been covered with a speed of v1. So let me call the first time as t1. The first time as t1. First time will be total distance divided by velocity. Total distance is 2/5 times of x. Velocity is v1. So this is t1. Are we getting this? Are we getting this, everyone? T1. Did everyone get the value of T1? Yes or no? Yes or no? On similar lines, we can find the second time T2. What will be the second time T2? Sai has woken up and he has given me some answers. Great, Sai. Let us see. I think that is the answer. Let us see. Let us see. Let us see. What is T2? How much is T2? The distance covered is 3/5 of x. So 3/5 times of x divided by the speed is v2. Speed is v2. So this is my T2. My total time will be T1 plus T2. My total time will be T1 plus T2. That is my total time. Total distance is x. You divide x by the total time. Simple maths. You should get me the average speed. I'm waiting for the answers. Please divide total distance, which is x, divided by the total time, which is t. Please divide these two quantities and get me the answer. I know your maths is very good. Rajnish sir ki class is very entertaining and it's very informative as well. And you attend them very nicely. So you must be knowing how to divide x by t. Tell me the answer first. What is the answer? Total distance divided by total time. Get me the answer. What is the answer? Because I'm not going to solve after this. Total distance divided by total time. And the answer is? No one gave me an answer. I only have 35 messages up till now. See it. It's very sad. What is the average speed? Total distance divided by total time. Total distance is x. Total time is 2/5 x by v1 plus 3 by 5 x by V2. So what is the final answer, anyone? This is the final answer. You have to solve it and get the final answer. And the final answer would be part D, option D. Yes, Teja. Only you have replied the correct answer. Where Sai has also given me the same answer. Correct, Sai? You are correct. Only two people got the answer. Only two people got the answer. Jay Shankar gives me D. Can I have some raised hands of how many people have got the answer? Swati says D. So I've got four answers there. I've got 8 participants there. 11. Now it has become 11. Karthik is also giving me an answer. Okay, so now the number is around 20. Out of 42, only 20 people have given me the answer. Where are the rest 22 people? We are in the same universe or not? Where are the others? Now, only those people will raise hands who have not got the answer. So who have not got the answer, everyone lower your hands. Who have not got the answer, they will reply me now. They will raise their hands who have not got the answer, and then I'll call them out. Then let me call them out of all those people who have not got the answer. I have lowered all hands. Now please, those students raise hand who have not understood this question. 2 participants have raised hands. Who are these? Anjali, Janu, Yashwant, Maruti. You have not understood. Okay, so I will. No, Anjali has lowered hand. Janu and Maruti have not understood. Anjali has not understood. Anjali, I am unmuting you. Ask me your doubt. Why you have not understood? What you have not understood? Let me see how can I do this. Just a moment. Just a moment. Anjali, now you can unmute yourself. Anjali, you can unmute yourself and ask me your doubt.
Yes, sir. Sir, I haven't understood how we get the T1 and T2.
How did we get T1 and T2? Anjali did not understand how did we get T1 and T2. Now I'll ask this question to all the other participants. Can anyone tell me how did I get T1 and T2? Can anyone tell me and Anjali? I will unmute you. Can anyone tell me and Anjali how did we get T1 and T2? Anyone? Please raise hands. Okay, Anjali, that was your doubt. Anything else, Anjali? Anything else, Anjali? Okay. Can anyone tell me how did I get T1, T2? I got some response. Let me see. Who else? Can anyone tell me how did I get T1? Can anyone tell me how did I get T1? Okay. No one? How did I get T1? See beta. Average velocity or average speed is total distance divided by total time. Yes, Santosh has given me answer. Santosh, I am going to unmute yourself. Which Santosh was this? Dear Santosh. Santosh, I am unmuting you. You are going to respond to what Anjali said, and you are going to make Anjali understand how did I get the value of T1. Santosh, you can unmute yourself now. Tell me how did I get T1 or how did you get T1? Tell me.
Average speed equals to length by total distance by time, sir.
Okay, great. So from here I can calculate time.
Time equals to length by average speed.
Santosh, why are you calling this as length? Why are you calling this as length? Please tell me
Distance.
Yes, okay, that's good. If you're calling it length, because then length will mean length of the path traveled. Do you understand, Santosh?
Yes, sir.
Great. If you're calling it length, that is very good. No one told me length up till now. It's been around 18 years of my teaching thing, and no one has said it's a length one time. When you say length, better say length of path. That will be better, or distance. That would be better. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now you can mute yourself. Okay. Anyone has a doubt still left? Anyone has a doubt still left? Now, please, anyone, if anyone still has any doubt left, Anjali, you can lower your hand. I think your doubt is clear. If anyone else has a doubt, you can now ask me, else I'll move on to the next question. I still have one raised hand. No, I have no raised hands. So I guess everyone understood how we have done this, correct? Can I have some raised hand? I need all 42. I need all 42 to raise hands. 5, 7, 10, only 10, 12 will not do, 14 will not do, 15, 16, 17. Okay, we understood. Great. So I got responses from everyone. Now I'll move on to the next question. This entire slide will come. Let me just take off this slide and bring this slide. This is problem number 2. I think this is in the book problem number 5. You just change it. Okay, and these are the options. And you will say, sir, we have not discussed the word acceleration. So I leave this problem now. I'll move on to the next one because we have not discussed acceleration. So I'll just move on to the next one, and the next one will be here. Okay, this is problem number 3. Actually, it's problem number 6 in your notes. And this is the problem. It has got 4 options as well. These are the 4 options. Okay, a man walks on a straight road, so he's moving straight from his home to market, 2.5 kilometers away. So from home, his market is on a straight road. It's impossible literally, but this is a question. You can understand it as a question. 2.5 kilometers away at a speed of 5 kilometers per hour. So this will be the average speed, or it will be a uniform speed. Finding the market close, he instantly turns and walks back home with a speed of 7.5 kilometers per hour. Average speed or uniform speed, everything remains the same. The average speed of the man over the time 0 to 40 minutes. So basically he has taken some time. He is asking me from 0 to 40 minutes, what is his average speed? Do we understand the question, everyone? If you're not understood the question, raise hand. 6 participants have raised hand. Karthik, Jaya, Janu, Rahul, Renu, Goli. You have not understood the question, so I'll ask Jaya. I'll ask one of you to unmute yourself. Jaya, unmute yourself and tell me what the doubt you have. Jaya, have you unmuted yourself? Okay, Jaya has gone. So Venu, you unmute yourself and tell me what is the doubt with the question. Why it's not working? You can't unmute. Rahul, can you unmute yourself? Okay, Jaya also gone. So it's some problem that I'm able to lower hands. I'm able to lower hands, but I'm not able to unmute. Okay, anyone. So basically the question is, let me just draw it in terms of a diagram. So this is his home, A. B is the market. He has gone in a straight line from A to B. The distance of the market is always better to draw a diagram with every question. Making a diagram makes the question simple to understand. So he has gone from A to B. A is his home. B is the market. 2.5 kilometers is the distance with a speed of 5 kilometers per hour. So his speed from A to B is 5 kilometers per hour. But then he finds that the market is closed. So he has to come back. So he comes back. The blue line gives the return journey from B to A. And he comes back home with a speed of 7.5 kilometers per hour. You have to tell me, okay, the question says, you have to tell the average speed from 0 to 40 minutes. How to do this? 0 to 40 minutes, how will you calculate average speed? Okay, you can first do the simple one. For the entire journey, listen to my question very carefully. For the entire journey, what is the total distance? Please understand my question. Entire journey. Let us calculate entire journey. Entire journey, not 40 minutes. Entire journey. Just to make the question easy to understand. Entire journey, the total distance is, how much is the total distance? X, the total distance is 5 kilometers. Yes, everyone is giving me an answer to this. Total distance is 5 kilometers. Let us find out what is the total time. Shri. We have calculated total time in the previous question. You can take inspiration from that question. So tell me the total time. First will be the time for the onward journey. Onward journey means journey from A to B. So can anyone tell me the time from A to B? Can anyone tell me the time from A to B? Let me call this as T1. Can anyone tell me how much time he has taken? 30 minutes, Deepak. How did you get 30 minutes, Deepak? Total distance is 2.5 kilometer per hour divided by his average speed or uniform speed is 5 kilometer per hour. So answer will be half. Half hour means 30 minutes. 0.5 Teja, that is correct. So from A to B, he takes 30 minutes. We agree with this? Anyone has a problem with this? Raise your hands now. I guess no one has a problem. Yes. Now let us talk about B to A. He is coming back from B to A. B is market, A is home. Let me call this time as T2. Can anyone tell me what is the total time taken from B to A? 1/4 of hour. Deepak has given me an answer straight away. Deepak, it have taken some time and maybe eradicate the mistake. Anyone has a different opinion about T2? Time taken from B to A. Time taken from B to A. 20 minutes is what Sai has told me. That is correct, Sai. Total distance is still 2.5 kilometer, but he has taken 7.5 kilometer per hour is the average speed. So divided by 7.5, this gives me 1/3 hour. 1/3 hour, everyone understands, is 20 minutes. Am I clear? 1/3 hours is 20 minutes. Am I clear? Am I clear? Yes. 1/2 hour is 30 minutes. Am I clear? Okay. Now, if I talk about the total time that he has taken, total time for the total journey, what is the total time? Total time will be half plus 1/3 hour. Yes or no? Half plus 1/3, 50 minutes. You can call them 50 minutes as well. But you have to convert minute into hour because we are talking in kilometer per hour, beta. Kilometer per hour. So don't say minutes, talk in hours. So the total time would be 50 minutes divided by 60. 5/6 hour. Am I clear? 5/6 hour. Am I clear? Am I clear? 5/6 hour is the total time. Great. Now what is his average speed for the entire journey? Average speed for the entire journey. Anyone? Average speed for the entire journey. I will write it here. Average speed for the entire journey on the top. I will write average speed for the entire journey. V average for the entire journey. Total distance he has traveled is 5 kilometers. That is the total distance. What is the total time? 5/6. 5 divided by 5/6. And the answer is 6 kilometer per hour. Am I clear with everyone? Am I clear? 6 kilometer without unit, Deepak, nothing makes sense. Please write 6 kilometer per hour. 6 kilometer per hour is the average speed for the entire journey. Can I have some raised hands that we have understood this? 15, 20? Okay, great. We have understood this. Next question here. See, if there is one question, I will make many questions out of that one question. Beta, Karthik, this is the entire journey. I have not answered the question. That is what I was telling you. If one question we are solving, in that one question, I will be asking so many questions that one question becomes equal to 10 questions. It was never asked in the question, entire journey. I made a question, entire journey. We are still to solve the actual question. Okay, for the entire journey, average speed is 6 kilometers per hour. We got this. What is the average velocity? For the entire journey, please listen to my question. What is the average velocity? 3 participants have raised hands. May I know? Do you have any problem? Siri, Dogi Parti, and Yashwant. Do we have any doubt, beta? Please ask if you have any doubts. Okay, so my question is very simple. What is the average velocity for the entire journey? And Jashwant has given me answer 0, sir. He says, please don't write sir, beta, write the unit 0 meter per second will be better. 0. Why it is 0? Why is the average velocity 0? Why is the average velocity 0? Yashwant, your answer is correct. Give me the reason why it is 0. Displacement is 0. Yes, beta. We started from the point A. We came to the point B. But we again came back to the point A. My displacement is 0. Initial and final point is same. Yes, Chaturya. That's correct. There is no displacement. And hence, average velocity is 0. We understand this? Everyone, we understand this? I only have 4 people understanding this. That is very sad for me. That out of 40, only 4 have understood. Okay. The meter is going up. We have around, yes, sir. Okay. Now let us move to the question. The question asked from 0 to 40 minutes. So we have to now find out where he was at 40 minutes. How much distance he has traveled in 40 minutes? Let us see. After 30 minutes, he was at point B. After 30 minutes, he was at point B. Yes or no? Yes or no? After 30 minutes, he was at point B. Yes or no? Now, we have 10 minutes and his speed is 7.5 kilometers per hour. So from point B, in 10 minutes, how much will he go? So that will be total 40 minutes, 30 from A to B, and from B to point C. Let me call this point as C, and this time is 10 minutes. How much will he travel in 10 minutes? Again, Yashwant, you have done a mistake. 10 minutes, so it will be, I have to find out distance. Distance is speed, average speed multiplied by time. Average speed is 7.5 kilometer per hour. Kilometer per hour multiplied by time in hour. Please don't multiply it by 10. Multiply it by 10 by 60. Why I'm multiplying it by 10 by 60? Why I'm multiplying it by 10 by 60? Because I have to convert. Minutes. I have to convert minutes into hours. Am I clear? Am I clear? Okay. So I will get the distance is travels as 1.25 kilometers. I will get the distance as 1.25 kilometers. Now what is the total distance? The total distance is 5 plus 1.25. That is the total distance. Total X distance. What is the total time? T. 40 minutes. 40 minutes is 40 divided by 60, which is equal to 2 by 3 hours. What will be the average speed for 40 minutes? It will be 6.25 divided by 2 by 3, and that will be your answer. So now can you give me which option is correct? Now can anyone tell me which option is correct? 6.25 divided by 2 by 3. By 4. I think the answer is 45 by 8 kilometer per hour. Just check it. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I've written here 5. It should be 2.5. From A to B, the distance is 2.5. I've written it wrongly. Sorry, beta. So it should be 3.75. Mistake from my part. I have taken the total distance here 5. It was 2.5. Do you understand the mistake I made? So it will be 2.5 plus 1.25 divided by 2 by 3. So total distance is 3.75 divided by 2 by 3. I think the answer will be 45 by 8. Am I clear? Am I clear with this? Okay. So now what would I expect from you is that all the other problems are on just 5.6. I think it's correct. 5.6 km per hour. Anyone who did not understand this question, please raise hands. Who did not understand? Anyone who did not understand this question, please raise hands. Rahul did not understand this question. Rahul? No, Rahul's hand is lowered. Rahul, did you understand the question or not? Anyone understood the answer? Okay. So that was a quick revision in terms of Chaturya Teja has raised hands. No one has raised hands. All the hands are down. Okay. Everyone understand this? So now I will request you again to solve questions starting from, I will show you on the screen. Yeah. So what we did was problem number 4. We left problem number 5 because the acceleration was not done. We have done problem number 6. Now I will ask you to do problem number 7, problem number 8. We'll probably do it in the class only. Problem number 9, problem number 10, problem number 11. Can you now do it for me, all these 5-6 problems, so that we can discuss them in the next class? Can I expect you to do this? From problem number 8 till 11, only 3 problems. Only 2 people will do it, Anjali and Hannah. Rest of all, you will be sitting at home doing nothing. We will do, Raju says we will do 5 people. Okay, 7 people. I hope we will. Okay, great. Great, I see some positive intent here. I will move ahead with today's topic. And today's topic would be what? What is today's topic? What is today's topic? Acceleration. Yes, acceleration. What do you mean by acceleration, Anjali? What do you mean by acceleration? Anyone can define what is acceleration? Yashwant, you have raised hands. Please let me know. Is there any doubt you have? What is acceleration, anyone? Anyone can give me a good definition. Teja, okay, Teja, I'll Anjali says velocity by time. Okay. Okay, Teja, I'm unmuting you. You tell me what is acceleration.
Rate of change of velocity, sir.
Very good, Teja. He is absolutely right. I hope everyone heard it. Again, repeat, Teja, in a loud voice so that everyone can hear you. Teja, can you listen to me? Can you repeat what you said? I think we lost him. Okay, you are unmuted. Okay, I'll unmute you again. Okay, now say.
The rate of change of velocity is called acceleration.
That's great. Good one, beta. Take care. Okay, so as Teja says, it is the rate of change of velocity. Rate of change of velocity is known as acceleration. So that is the first point that we will write. Rate of, I hope you are writing everyone, rate of change of velocity is acceleration. We agree on this? Can I have some raised hands, sir? We agree on this. No problems with this one. Rate of change of velocity is acceleration. Now let us talk. How do we represent acceleration? It is represented by the letter A vector. A vector. We'll come to what is actually meant by A vector. We'll come to that. Rate of change of velocity is acceleration. What type of quantity is acceleration? Scalar or vector? What type of quantity is acceleration? Scalar or vector? No one knows it? Not good. Vector, Anjali says. Yes, I've already written it on the board. It's a vector quantity. Since it's a vector quantity, it must have both what? It must have both magnitude and direction. Must have both magnitude and direction. We already know this, right? What is the third point we must remember about acceleration? Is SI unit is meter per second squared. The SI unit is Chaturya, not meter per second. I wrote it wrongly. Meter per second squared. Guli. Am I clear? Meter per second square. Its dimensions are. What are its dimensions? What are its dimensions? What are its dimensions? Anyone? LT minus 2. Yes. Goli, Raju, you are correct. LT minus 2 is a dimension. Santosh, do not ever write dimension in small letters. Does not make sense. When you are writing dimensions, it must be in capital letters. Am I clear? Dimensions must always be in capital letters. That is acceleration. Now, what does acceleration do? What does acceleration do? It what? Acceleration does what? It changes. Acceleration changes what? Yes, Tashank, first time. Welcome to the class. It changes velocity. Acceleration changes velocity. Great. Now, when you're talking about change in velocity, it is a vector. We discussed this in the last class. So velocity can change. Can change how? Can change how? It can change in magnitude, or it can change in shoot answers. It can change in magnitude, or it can change in direction. Yes. It can change in magnitude, or it can change in direction, or it can change in, yes, Janu Jatot, both. Yes, Anjali, it can change in both. See, I must tell you all guys, but even though the name of the chapter is straight line, motion in a straight line, but the definitions that we are discussing, they are the definitions of all the quantities. They are not restricted to straight line motion. So even if it is motion in 2 dimension or 3 dimension, the definitions are same. Am I clear? I'll repeat. Even though the chapter is motion in 1 dimension, the definitions will always remain same. They never change. Average velocity is always total displacement divided by total time. 1 dimension, 2 dimension, any dimension. Velocity changes in magnitude, or it changes in direction, or it changes in both. In the last class, we saw how velocity can change in magnitude. It will keep on moving in the same direction, but the velocity will change, speed will change. If it is moving in a circle with same speed, its magnitude is constant, but direction is changing. If it is moving like this, zig, 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 with different speeds, its magnitude and direction both are changing. Now the question comes, how does acceleration changes velocity by only magnitude, in only direction, and both? How should the acceleration be so that it changes only magnitude? Second case, it changes only direction. Third case, it changes both. Can anyone now tell me? Let your imaginations run and tell me, how is it possible for acceleration to change velocity only in magnitude? Listen to my question very carefully. How is it possible for acceleration to change velocity in magnitude only? Same as velocity. What same as velocity? I have two raised hands, Jaya Shankar and Siri. Do you have any problems, beta? Please ask me. Please write it in the thing, or I'll unmute you. You can ask them verbally. How can, question, how should or how can acceleration change velocity only in magnitude? It should not change its direction. It should only change its magnitude. How is that possible? When the body moves with non-uniform speed, I don't understand, Chaturya, what you are saying. Okay, let me do something. Shashank has written something very big. Let me read what he has written. Where is gone? If the velocity changes, then the magnitude changes. Okay. Okay. Let us say velocity of a body is like this, horizontal. Velocity is a vector, it has magnitude and direction. So direction is like this, and the magnitude is v. Now looking at this diagram that I've drawn of velocity, can you tell me how should the acceleration be so that only magnitude changes of velocity? Direction of velocity should not change, only magnitude should change. I will draw that in red. And I will only change the magnitude of velocity, and look, how will I change the magnitude of velocity? If my acceleration is in the same direction as velocity, then what will happen? Velocity ka magnitude will increase. Yes or no? Do we agree on this? When you are accelerating a car, it does not change when you are putting your legs on the accelerator of your bike. When you are accelerating in the same direction as your velocity, then your velocity ka magnitude increases. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Can I have some raised hands? In your 9th standard, you must have read positive acceleration. Have you read this term, positive acceleration? This acceleration which increases the velocity is known as positive acceleration, which you had learned in standard 9. Am I clear? So remember, when someone says positive acceleration, he means that this acceleration is in the same direction as velocity, and it will increase your velocity. Am I clear? Now the next question would be, how will I decrease my velocity? So if I'm moving like this with a velocity v, how can acceleration decrease your velocity? Shoot your answers. Shoot your answers. No one has any answer? Acceleration is negative. Hannah, what do you mean by acceleration is negative? Please don't talk in the language of 9th standard and 11th standard. If velocity and acceleration are in opposite direction, yes, Anjali, you are very correct. If velocity and acceleration are in opposite direction, in 9th standard, you call that acceleration as negative. If that happens, your velocity ka magnitude will decrease. This is what happens when you press your brakes. If the direction of acceleration is opposite, yes, Chaturya, that is known as negative acceleration in 9th standard. But now you understand the meaning. Velocity decreases. Am I clear? Am I clear with what we have discussed? Here, what is happening? Velocity is changing in? Velocity is changing in what? Is the direction of velocity changing? Velocity is changing in magnitude only. Am I clear? Can I have 42 raised hands on this? That's how we understand this simple case where velocity is changing in magnitude only, and this particular case is your motion in straight line. Am I clear? In motion in a straight line, we'll only be dealing with this case where velocity will only change in magnitude, it will not change in direction. Am I clear? I only have 11 raised hands. I was expecting 40. So I'll have to call names now. Starting from the last. Yashwant, Triveni, Tejasvi, Tarun, Pavan, Shashank, Satvika, Sanjay with the specs. We have not replied anything. Maruti, Yashwant, Kartik, Hannah, Goli, Charit, Venu, Shriya, Kartik, Sri, Swati, Jayashankar, Veronica. Are we there? Everyone? Okay. Now I've got some 35 replies. Good. Now I've talked about velocity changing in magnitude. Same direction, velocity will increase. Opposite direction, velocity will decrease. Now think and tell me, how will velocity only change in direction? How will velocity only change in direction? How will velocity only change in direction? So my velocity is like this. I only want to change the direction. How should my acceleration be? Physics is simple. Physics is simple. It's logical. If I had to change in magnitude, it was parallel. Parallel, velocity increases. Anti-parallel, velocity decreases. I now intend to change it in direction only. Apply some common sense. Two lines are parallel. Upward direction. What do you mean by upward, downward, Anjali? Be specific. I am a specific person. I love perfection. I'm not a perfectionist. Deepak, Kartik, Yashwant, you had some doubts. You have raised hands. Please come up with your doubts if you have. Don't say upward. Don't say downward. Say particular terms. Two lines were parallel when velocity and acceleration were parallel. Velocity was increasing in magnitude. Now think about something else. Physics and maths coming together. Intersection, wrong. Acceleration must be at 90 degrees. Yes, Chaturya. That is what I was thinking. Not 90 degrees perfectly. I was looking for the term of perpendicular. When they are both perpendicular to each other, then only direction will change. Am I clear? If the velocity is like this and the acceleration is like this, when they are both perpendicular, parallel lines, parallel vectors, that is what I was talking about, beta. When both are perpendicular, then what will happen? Only what? Only what? Oops, what happened? Only what? Only direction changes in this box. Only direction changes. Only direction changes. Take a deep breath. And now tell me, I want to change both. Both should change now. What do you mean by both? What do you mean by both? What do you mean by both? Both A and V, no, Karthik. Both direction and magnitude of what, Santosh? Magnitude and direction of what, Karthik? Magnitude and direction of velocity. Yes, Chaturya. Yes, Karthik. Now I want to change both, Anjali. And my laptop is running low on battery. Let me just connect it. Okay, I want to change both magnitude and direction. Where is the plug? I want to change both magnitude and direction. Now, how should the acceleration be? Apply some common sense. Physics is very simple. Simplest thing in this universe is physics, probably. Maths is difficult. How should your acceleration be? Look back. In one case, they were parallel, only magnitude changing. Second case, perpendicular, only direction changing. I want both. Best of both worlds and acute angle. It can be obtuse also, beta. Let me talk about acute and obtuse. So if the acceleration is like this, yes, Hannah, the acceleration is like this. If the acceleration is like this, then what will happen? Look at the diagram, tell me. Will the velocity increase or decrease? In this case, will the velocity increase or decrease? Apply some common sense. Decrease. Increase, yes, Sanjay, with the specs. It will increase as well as direction will change. In what direction will the velocity change? Now apply some common sense. In which direction will the body turn? Upar ya niche, upwards or downwards? Look at the direction of acceleration. Where will the body turn? Where will the velocity turn? The body will turn like this. Am I clear? Can you see this black arrow? Down. Yes, Jashankar, given it by an arrow. Do we understand this? Velocity will increase and it will turn downwards. Yes or no? Velocity will increase and it will turn downwards. What happens in this case? Shoot your answers. What happens in this case? What happens in this case? Waiting for answers. Velocity decreases. No, Jaya, it does not decrease. It increases. Yes, Sanjay, with the specs. Velocity increases. Acute angle velocity increases. How does it turn? Acceleration turn up. No, acceleration does not turn up. Velocity will move upwards. Direction, the change in direction will be upwards. Am I clear? Am I clear? Am I clear? Yes, yes. Chaturya, you are correct. Velocity increases, turns upwards. Now you will say, sir, where will velocity decrease? Look at this one. Obtuse angle. Now tell me what will happen. Now tell me what will happen. Velocity decreases. Where will it turn? Yes, it's obtuse, velocity will decrease. Yes. Acute velocity increases, obtuse velocity decreases. 90 velocity only changes in direction and it will move like this. It will turn downwards. Am I clear? One more case is left. Where shall I draw it? Okay, let me draw it here in this small space. V is like this and A is like this. What happens here in this case, small case? Velocity decreases. Yes, velocity decreases and will turn upwards. Am I clear? Am I clear with this? Can I have some raised hands of students telling me, yes, sir, we have understood this? Only a 7. I've done a very bad job if only 7 people have understood this. I put all the energy that I had literally. Only 20, 21. So shall I call out names? Or we are okay? We understood this. Okay, 25. That's more like it. Okay. Now see, everything as I told you is given in your notes, and this is where it was written in your notes. Acceleration we have discussed. When only direction of velocity changes, when will only direction of velocity change? When will only direction of velocity change? When acceleration is perpendicular to the velocity. We understand this? Yes, and the example is given as uniform circular motion. It is moving with the same speed. Direction is continuously changing. Why need we understand this? When only magnitude of velocity changes, it will only increase or it will only decrease. When acceleration is parallel, same direction, it increases. When it is anti-parallel, opposite direction, it decreases. Motion under gravity. When you're throwing the ball up, speed decreases. When it is coming down, speed increases. We understand this. When I have some raised hand, I have around 300 messages. Less messages today. It's okay. Okay. How to change both? How to change both? How to change both? When they are at some other angle. Angle should not be 0. Angle should not be 90. Angle should not be 180. 0, 90, 180. Any other angle? Both will change. Am I clear? Am I clear? Now, that takes us to the next heading, which is the types of acceleration. Types of acceleration. We have seen types of speed. What were the different types of speed? What were the different types of speed or different types of velocity? Uniform velocity, uniform speed. The first type of acceleration is known as uniform acceleration. Am I clear? Uniform acceleration. Am I clear? So what will happen in uniform acceleration? A body is said to have uniform acceleration if the magnitude and direction of acceleration remains same. So acceleration remains same. In uniform speed, speed was same. In uniform velocity, velocity was same. In uniform acceleration, acceleration is same. Am I clear? Am I clear? Can I have some raised hands with this one? That we are clear with uniform acceleration. We are clear with uniform acceleration. If the first one is uniform acceleration, what will be the second one? What will be the second one? The second one has to be non-uniform acceleration. In non-uniform acceleration, you have to write this notes on your own. Can you write this notes on your own? Can you write this notes of acceleration on your own? Non-uniform acceleration, same as velocity. If the acceleration is changing, it can change in magnitude, it can change in direction, or it can change in both. So if the acceleration changes, either it changes in magnitude, or it changes in direction, or it changes in both magnitude and direction, it is known as non-uniform acceleration. Am I clear? Anyone has any doubts on this? Please raise your doubts if you have. The third type of acceleration is average. How do I write it? A with a vector sign is acceleration, and I put a dabba. This dabba is average. Average acceleration is total change in velocity. Delta means change, v means velocity, delta v by delta t. Remember delta? Remember delta? Delta was change. Do you remember this sign delta, everyone? Please raise your hands and tell me, yes sir, we remember this sign delta. Delta was change, delta was change. Total change in velocity divided by total time is known as average acceleration. Am I clear? Total change in velocity divided by total time. So it will be V2 final velocity minus V1 velocity divided by total time t. Am I clear? Final velocity. Sometimes we call it V2. Sometimes I can call it final velocity VF. So V2 is the final velocity. In your 9th standard, we call final velocity as V. Initial velocity is U. Doesn't matter. You can also call it that way. V2 or V final velocity minus initial velocity. Am I clear with this definition of average acceleration? Total change in velocity divided by total time. What will be the last type of acceleration? What will be the last type of acceleration? It will be known as instantaneous acceleration. It will be known as, yes, Deepak, instantaneous acceleration. And what do you mean by instantaneous acceleration? It is the acceleration at any instant or point or time. Acceleration at any instant or point, yes, Jaya Shankar, or any time, we denote it by a vector. And this a vector is dv vector by dt. Do we remember dv vector by dt? Do we remember dv vector by dt? Yes, sir. And again, when someone says acceleration, which acceleration is he talking about? Which acceleration is he talking about? When someone says acceleration, yes, Deepak, he is talking about instantaneous acceleration. He is talking about instantaneous acceleration. Just look here. Just look here. When I talked about acceleration, I denoted acceleration by a vector. This a vector actually means which acceleration? This a vector actually means which acceleration? Instantaneous acceleration. Yes, Chaturya, this is instantaneous acceleration. So in today's class, we have tried to understand what is acceleration, what can acceleration do, how it can change only the magnitude of velocity, how it can change only the direction of velocity, how it can change both. Then we discussed the four types of acceleration: uniform acceleration, non-uniform acceleration, average acceleration, and instantaneous acceleration. I will finish today's class here. I will save the slides, Vaini. There are only 2 slides today. The rest of the thing was from the notes. I have already told you to solve questions. You can also solve questions of the acceleration part. So if you can do the velocity wale questions, you can move ahead and solve questions from the acceleration part. If you have any doubts, I will be staying here for 5 minutes. You can ask your doubts here. Else, from my side, this class is over. You can leave the class. Have a nice day. Stay happy.